Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome to the boardroom. It's me, JM Noir Villain here, Villain Noir, with my brothers KG and KJ. Us three, our teams are all respectively, looking at the top four right now, top four, top five in the Prem. So this is our conversation every week where we're gonna look at how we feeling, what's going on, and obviously it's the boardroom, so the conversation is going to be slightly different. We might be looking at like deeper things like strategy and tactics and all those things there. Like what's going on with the boardroom in there. But before I do anything else, make sure you run up those lights when you're coming in. Make sure you get involved in the chat as well. And you know what it is. But man, how you feeling, man? KG, what you saying, man?
I'm good. I'm good. Personally, I'm good. My club is not good, so it is what it is. But look, always a pleasure to be on the channel. Always a pleasure to talk to you and KJ as well. So, look, man, we three bums of the same cheek. So we here. We here. We're here.
Though.
I hear it, bro. I hear it. KJ, what you saying, man? What you saying, bro?
There, man. There, I mean, first and foremost, obviously, your debut on the channel and them things there.
Yeah,
You
my
get
dog.
me. But it's a pleasure to be over here, man. Appreciate the shot, you get me. But
Right.
like KG says, man, we are stink in it.
Bro, it's a mad situation to be in, isn't it? In terms of like top four, top five. No one's taking advantage of anything. My team definitely not taking advantage of anything right now.
Listen, Touchline's Clark should have been here, but he's the only team that seems to be picking up some form of consistency, bro.
Yo, KJ, and who would have thought 3-4 months ago that United would have just pulled clear of all of us?
Maybe 2 months ago, bro. I didn't believe in the character the way this is. But yeah, man, let's get into before we get into anything about the top four and them things there. Obviously, we've got JB already starting in the chat, man. Big up, man.
Nicknames. Nicknames always
big
flying.
Up Jordan,
yeah,
man.
the nicknames.
Jordan's gangster.
Yo, big up Jordan each and every time.
But real talk. First of all, KG, how you feeling after yesterday, bro? Like, fam, can't lie. You know what it is? Before I say anything else, when I saw the Sporting Lisbon thing, I thought, it's tonight.
You had hope for us.
No, I know. In the sense of like, is there something that's gonna happen differently today? Because you know what, I expected Sporting Lisbon to do something. Don't get twisted. I didn't think Bodo Glimt were gonna do like. I didn't think that it was insurmountable, but I didn't think it was gonna be like that though.
Yeah,
like
man,
5-0 at home is still crazy, isn't it? So like. I just thought maybe if have they just sprinkled some dust in the Champions League in the last 16? I was like, nah,
we took that dust and went all on ourselves.
That first was it the first half pretty much, isn't it?
No, right off the bat. So
straight from the jump.
Yeah, me and Jimmy, we're one to watch along. KJ was there trolling in the comments as usual.
I'm even trolling the West.
I know. KJ actually pretty level-headed, but the 6 minutes in, Carvajal was like, dead all that comeback talk. Put the ball in the back of the net. PSG ultras going crazy, and it was more the same. Like, look, I knew we would create chances, right? Because we created a lot of chances in the first leg.
Yeah,
but I knew if we needed to overcome that deficit, we would have to open up, pause, and push numbers forward. And that's just going to make them even more dangerous on the counter attack and things like that. So yeah, it was peak. I know a couple people that I do shows with and stuff like that went to the game, and they said it was one of the worst. It got really toxic, got really bad inside the stadium. Fans were booing, fans were leaving early, and it was. Look, it was terrible. We didn't even score. We had plenty of chances. Couldn't put anything past them. PSG clinical as usual. So everything that we've been killing our team for all season, not taking chances, being open at the back, they were the opposite. They were stalwart in defense. They were clinical. I think they scored. I think they had 6 shots over the 2 legs going into the first leg, and then going in the second leg. They had 6 shots in a row, and they scored on all 6 of them.
That's crazy.
Yeah, crazy. So, man, it was look. Had a lot of,
you man just better not mess up the coefficient, bro. That's all I'm concerned about.
No, it's not just us, right?
Listen, you're included in messing up the coefficient, bro.
My points aren't as big in it. Like the Champions League has more of an effect on it. So
what I heard though was I heard that England is so far ahead of everybody else that even though we stunk it up, even though Spurs stunk it up, even though like Newcastle could go out today, Liverpool could go out today, it's still most likely going to be 5 spots.
Yeah, because they were saying basically when Villa, Forest, and who's the other team in Europe?
Villa, Forest,
Palace. They all qualified. When they qualified from the league phase, apparently that's what secured the top 5 for European places, in it. However,
listen, it has to be, bro.
However, there was the rumors that there might be some form of change coming or something like that, which is why for coefficients we all still wanted to get the points or get the wins necessarily. So it was confirmed for this round, in it. But we'll see, man. We'll see.
Yeah, imagine that our hopes, our top 5 hopes, were boosted by Crystal Palace, boosted by Forest. A little bit by you guys too, JM. So maybe you do. Maybe you do us a favor.
How are you, man, gonna put more on Palace and Forest than my team?
Maybe y'all do us a favor, and you help the coefficient, but then at the same time in the league, you guys do what you guys have been doing, and bro, everything all works out.
We'll get into that later. So like even tomorrow, bro, like I'm not even gonna lie, I don't even know how confident I feel about even tomorrow, bro.
What is you guys are up 1-0, right?
1-0, but bro, what is that? What is 1-0 at Villa Park?
1-0 is not a comfy scoreline.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like as much as Lille, bro, like the way that we're playing at the moment, I'll get into it properly later. It's like nothing's safe at the moment. Nothing's safe.
Yeah,
they get me. So like it's a nail biter every week, bro. Literally. But yeah, KJ, what you saying? How you feeling about tonight, bro? Gala at Anfield.
Why? Yeah.
Okay. How would you usually feel?
How would usually feel at coming back to Anfield, second leg, Champions League? I'd be like this, feet back, kicking back, saying, "Yeah, got this, light work." But how I feel now this season, yeah, I think we scumbag a 2-1, but even then, I'm not confident about it. I'll keep it up. But
2-1 Ags or 2-1.
Nah, 2-1. It's 1-0 currently in it together.
Yeah, so 2-1 aggregate. 2-1 aggregate in that.
Yeah, so we're scored. Oh shit! I just remembered if it's fucking 2-1, it goes to extra time. No. 2-0 then. 2-0.
It has to be a clean sheet, bro.
And even 2-0 is not a confident scoreline for us. 2-0 is the worst because 1, Slot don't like us scoring more than 2 goals, so we always retreat. And then 2, anytime we've been 2-0 up, we either lose the game or the team look like they're about to beat us, and we somehow scumbag a draw.
Yeah. You rested a lot on the weekend though, right?
Yeah, but what does that mean with this manager?
I know.
Bro, it means nothing with that manager. No, our teams right now, bro, it doesn't mean anything. It's just every week we just have to see what happens on the game, bro.
I know.
Man could be rested for 5 games, bro. Man come back. Don't mean nothing, bro. Don't mean nothing. So we got a it's a tough one, you know. This is like it's a tough one. I feel like I'm looking at the screen. Everyone's feeling the same way about
I go into every game. I know KJ is probably the same. I go into every game not knowing what to expect, not knowing what's going to happen. I've seen us rise. I've seen us go down to the level of who we're playing. I've seen us throw away comfortable leads. I've seen us give away early goals, and we have to come back and try to scrape a point. But yeah, it's peak. I watched that first game. KJ, when you played, because I think it was the early game last week. One of those days.
Yeah.
Yo, Galatasaray, that first 10 minutes, they were trying to give you the game.
Facts.
Like Davison Sanchez just passing it right to you under pressure. So part of me would say if they replicate that in Anfield, nighttime game under the lights with the crowd, that maybe you're more clinical, because remember Verts missed like a couple easy gilt edge chances in that one. So maybe you you do it that way. But then the other part of me says Galatasaray had a lot of chances too. Once they settled down, Osman was running riot. That Turkish guy that they had on the right wing, I forget what his name is, left-footed guy. He was doing well. And then the light-skinned cat on the left side, Noah Lang, was causing problems too. So
to be fair, I think we marshaled Noah Lang fairly well. It was the Turkish guy, man. He's just
he was rapid.
The thing is, he's not techie like Lang is.
Yeah.
But this guy was just persistent, bro. Runs
Directing.
in behind. Like, not even just runs in behind, even defensive. But this guy was just up, down. Wherever he was on that right-hand side, he was there, bro. Yeah, he worked. And that's why I was fearful of them before we even tied them, because I'm saying, listen, against the lesser teams this season where teams are going to play pretty much a physical game, we capitulate against that. And that's why it was essential, like you said, that early, not even, it was 5 minutes, because I'm pretty sure they scored 6 minutes. So it was 4 and something minutes. We was battering them. We should have been 4-0 up.
Yeah.
And then what goes on happens? We concede the first corner. They score from the first corner of the game. Like,
crazy work, man.
Yeah, man, I'm not confident.
I know, man's. I'll be watching tonight. I don't know if I want to watch the Barca game or the Liverpool game. I don't know.
Barca game is earlier.
Early, isn't it? Half hour.
Oh, is that the 5:45 game?
5:45 thing. So it's a half hour. I'm saying, but I'll definitely be watching. No one's watching Spurs tonight. We already know that's a done deal. That's
people gonna watch Spurs as well.
I'll keep them on, because you know what Spurs are, right?
You think they're gonna do something?
No. I'll explain, right? Spurs are that one team that we all look at and we say, you know what, as peak as it is for our clubs, at least we're not that. Like, that's the, you know what I mean? Like, you need one person in your life that you can look at, or one team in your life that you can look at and you can be like, all right, shit is bad, but like, it ain't that bad.
Yeah.
And it makes you feel a little bit better until you play, and then you're like, yo, if we lose to them, they almost got KJ last Sunday.
Brother, I'm not gonna lie. Watching them on Sunday against Liverpool has made me shook for when they come to Villa Park, bro. Because because the way that everything's going right now with my team, bro.
I know,
it's peak.
Well, we play them the second to last game of the season at home. And
even you got them as well.
Yeah, even though we always beat them, I'm just worried that we're going to be fighting for something. They're going to be fighting to stay up, and we're going to have a chance to maybe relegate them. And this group of players is going to drop the ball, and I'm going to be so heated. But we'll get to that.
That's what it is. Like, because they've been so poor this season.
Yeah.
The fact that on paper, going into the game against Spurs, all of us should be beating them.
4-0.
Easy. Like,
is that what you said on the catch-up?
Because it's so much one-sided, it should be so much one-sided. That's why I just knew for us anyway, I knew we was going to draw. I didn't think we was going to win.
Would you say, what was your prediction on the catch-up?
Okay, so I said 2-1. I said 2-1, but I didn't want to say 2-1. Man, I knew I didn't want to say 2-1. I just didn't want to predict a loss against my own team. And I wasn't gonna. But I did say, listen, don't be surprised at 1-1. I said that straight after I said 2-1.
Sometimes the pressure of the catch-up, everybody's, it's test day over there. Everybody's got the test out.
You have to come on with smoke.
And you just start saying crazy shit that you don't even believe.
Reason goes out of the window. Yo, I've been there saying some mad stuff, bro. But it is what it is, man. But
it's been peak for Villa since you got on there. I'm not gonna lie, Jam. It's been peak.
Catch what you're saying, bro.
Yeah, he's saying I blame it on Catch, man.
All right,
come on, bro.
Shout out Catch.
You know he had to freaking watching it.
Yeah, Catch was saying that
definitely to be watching.
When we're there in the catch-up, bro, it's like being in the gym. So man, I just doing madness.
Yeah, everybody's trying to hit records, right? Everybody's trying to hit personal records over there, but yeah.
Big up Catch, man. Yo, again, people smash the lights as you're coming in, man. Before we get into that conversation about top 4, top 5, because we already know what it is. Just quick thoughts on the whole thing with AFCON, man. Absolutely, for me, like I'll let you man talk, but like, yo, obviously, if people don't know, AFCON have overturned the decision from Senegal being champs for Morocco to now be the champions. What's you man's thoughts on that? Just the initial thoughts.
Disgrace. Go ahead,
It's a
KJ.
disgrace.
Yeah, it's a disgrace. What is it? What was that? 3 months ago?
2 months ago? Well, about 3 months ago now.
Like January time.
And middle, like early middle of Jan or middle of Jan. Yeah, yo, that's crazy, man. That like, there's always something with AFCON, anyways, right? Which is part of the reason why it makes AFCON such a great tournament from the outside. But at the same time, to come back, and especially given the circumstances of that last game and how everything went, and just the fuckery that was going on, and then for them to do this to it, it paints a bad picture for fans that love that, you know, love and live and die with African football and stuff like that, man. It was just, it's just crazy, man. Like, how can you award a team on the pitch and then you take it away from them 2-3 months later? Like, it don't sit right with me.
But you know what? I think so for me, like, I feel like there's that whole idea of they're going by the letter of the law, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, they left the pitch, so effectively they abandoned the game. But for you to retrospectively enact that 2 months later, for me, is mad. It's as if, like, abandoning of the game is if the game didn't finish, bro. These man came back out on the pitch, bro.
Yeah.
You're like, was it Ibrahim Diaz that he missed?
Yeah, Diaz.
Missed the pen. And then they carried on playing, and obviously they won on merit, bro. It's, you know what I'm saying? They won on merit, and now, like, 2 months later, it's crazy. It's crazy.
If it was going by the letter of the law, when the Senegalese players walked off the pitch, they should have enacted it then and there.
You know what I'm saying? 100%.
So not only did they continue to let the game play when they came back on, Morocco had the penalty first. When the players returned to the pitch, they had the penalty first. The rest of the game wasn't played, and then Morocco got a penalty and then missed. The game was resumed with Morocco's penalty. You missed. I'm sorry, but Diaz and your whole country, you got to hold that.
Yeah. Because
at the end of the day, if you won it in normal time, if you scored that penalty and won it in normal time, you wouldn't be saying nothing about the Senegalese players walking off the pitch. Clean. Furthermore, they'd have been running with narratives. You tried to run off the game, get the game thrown out or whatever, and you lost. They would have done that. Let's keep it a buck.
And you didn't. And the fact is, like, all of us know the undertones that are really going on here as well. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, and I think that's the hard thing when I'm seeing it happen, is that there's some undertones going on there that no one's really going to want to talk about on a level, because they can turn to a rule book or whatnot. But I just think it's just nuts. And I think to think that, okay, also the reason why the Senegalese players walked off wasn't because of anything, just nothing. It wasn't nothing. Man, them fans, them stewards, them ball boys were moving mad.
Yeah.
Moving mad.
Yeah.
Facts. And they was doing it, not even just in the final. They was doing it
every
knockout game.
Yeah.
Every knockout game, they was doing that.
Yeah.
So what about the other teams then that was harassed?
They always seem to do that, though, like governing boards, right? They won't look at the events that lead up to why somebody did something, right? Like they look at the final action, and then that's what determines the punishment, when it should be, you know what, it was accumulation of fuckery that went on that led to Senegal doing what they did. And
but it's the judicial system, innit? It's like sometimes context and reason and all that stuff gets thrown out the window, which is just a shame. And it's a shame it's happened to Senegal. It was a nice story, you know. Mane, you know, gets his AFCON, like gets another one or whatnot. And I just think, it's just sad. I just think it's mad. 2 months later, can you imagine if that happened in the Prem, fam? Can you imagine? Like, hear this now. Like, say Man City, Liverpool, that third goal. What was what happened in the game again? So there was something about.
What about what was the game?
The Sabazlai and Haaland pulling each other.
If that was retrospectively, like, something was done about that. like if the goal was given like later
Yeah.
on and it won't affect Arsenal now, but you know, it affected the thing with the goal difference because that
Well,
was
who was it that got relegated that 1 year, maybe like 3-4 years ago?
Villa
Yeah. With the ball,
with the ball,
the
Sheffield
ball that
Sheffield
crossed the
United.
line.
Yeah. We benefited. You know,
So just imagine if
fuming,
2 months later they're like, nah,
bro.
you're going down, they're staying up.
Riots, wherever the league office is, bro, man's there. You know what I'm saying? like, and I think it's that kind of. I think I'm watching football descend, you know, into this place where there's no sense.
Yeah.
And I just don't understand why. I don't understand why. But yeah, so listen, I don't know if anyone's gonna hear this, any of them people, but you waste men's and it like you guys are you wrecking football, and also the reputation of football for Africa as well. It's been fighting for so long to be legitimate and seen as legit.
Yeah.
And this kind of thing happening.
Mm-hmm. You already got people like KJ's legend Jamie Carragher already saying, you know,
but you're giving him reason.
I
like
know
you've backed him, bro.
Yeah, he's vilified. He's or vindicated for it. Yeah.
But the thing is, even the penalty that Morocco was awarded wasn't even a penalty to begin with. Let's be honest. It wasn't even a penalty. It wasn't a foul. He dived. Yeah. He dived. So if you want to do all the retrospective stuff, book him for the dive.
Yeah.
Lock off the penalty then. Because the penalty is why the Senegalese players walked off. Not like the Vinny situation with the friggin' that Prestiani. Like it was a totally different scenario. VAR's there. The players are even telling you watch VAR, and VAR's watching, seeing that it's not a foul and saying, yeah, it's a penalty. That don't make sense.
Corrupt, bro.
Secondly, what are they gonna do? Go to the players' houses individually and request their medals back.
Because no one's getting a medal back, bro.
You're gonna send them a postage with that return
medal back.
That return postage on it. Say, yeah, we need this in 10 days.
Return postage. Postage is getting finessed.
Yo, man, you man can't. Yeah, you got to send some bailiffs or something, and even then.
Oh my god, yeah.
Joke. It's a joke.
But then too, if you're a Moroccan player, how can you? I don't want to say how can you, but how do you feel like if you're awarded that post game? It's like, did we really win that? You know what I mean? Like, did you really earn it? Like maybe they get some special kind of, you know, more money from Morocco, their football association or whatever. But yeah, it's terrible, man. It's the assembly of losers.
That's crazy. Assembly of losers is wild, you know.
Nah, man, I'm not even selling my medal, bro. Like, remember, I was there. I witnessed it. I was part of the team, bro. We won that. We won that. There is no way I'm selling it. I'm giving it away. I'm sending it back. Them man are coming to take my medal to then give it to the Moroccan man. Them. No way. No way.
Yeah. I'm gonna be ready like Jon Snow in Game of Thrones when they come and get it.
Battle of the Bastards.
Listen, if I'm playing in one of them countries where firearms is friggin' legal and that, I'm waiting at the door with the shotty just there. I dare you try.
Yo, man, the next time those two countries play,
from me.
Yo, the next time those two countries play, yo, it's gonna be fireworks,
bro. And I know who I'm backing.
Hondo. Hondo. And I don't mind Morocco, but this whole scandal,
I've never felt.
I can't lie. I've got a distaste for them.
I've never backed them. You know why I never backed them? When I think about the World Cup, bro. So the last World Cup, they went deep in there and they went, whoa.
Pause.
Lava. Yo, you know what they was? Yo, nah, but they went far in the competition, innit? And I remember, obviously, people like, oh, the first African country to get this like far into the thing. And Morocco's like, we're not Africa. Yeah. They weren't trying to claim the Africa team. They're saying that we're Arabs, bro. We're Arabs. So I'm like, you man don't want to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
To be fair, Senegal's been my AFCON team anyway. Like pretty much the last how many AFCONs they've been my team who I've been backing to win the friggin' AFCON. So for me, I was buzzing because I was saying, listen, Senegal's gonna win it again. Senegal's gonna win it again, and then you're trying to take it away. Nah.
Yo. All right. So listen, guys, let's do it. Let's get to the nitty-gritty, man, because they're coming in now.
Pick up my guy Wesley.
Yeah, Wesley's showing up now, talking a lot. Yeah, I mean, what are we saying about this top 4, top 5? We're gonna talk about it most weeks whilst we're here. Because it's a good thing to follow now, because we're all in the same position. What, there's 2 points between my Villa and Liverpool, 3 points between Villa and Chelsea right now. I'm sure that's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Literally.
Or
United are 3 points ahead of us.
now Liverpool's they're
2
1
points.
point ahead of us, and you guys are
2 points.
3 points. Yeah. So yeah. There's 3-2-1. Yeah.
So yeah. So what? So okay. Who are you man playing this week in the Prem?
We got Everton away, so new ground. We haven't been there yet. I don't know. Who do you guys got, KJ?
I'm looking now. Brighton
At home?
away.
Woo!
Oh, I'm confident about that one.
You're happy, right?
I can never read.
Yeah,
Right.
that's a bounce back game.
You think?
Well, not a bounce back, pause, but because we're not gonna go on no run. However, in terms of not holding it out, yeah, man should get some wages this week in the Prem.
Who you got, Jam? Who you got?
West Ham at home, bro.
That's tough. Yo, West Ham's not a gimme anymore.
Bro, this is what I'm saying. Yo, 8 weeks ago, or even 4 or 5 weeks ago, West Ham coming to Villa Park, I'll be like, yeah, man's collecting some wages. Man's even talking about a little bonus with maybe like a 2-3-0 thing. You get me? That's where man would be at. That's where I would be. But now, bro, there's literally. I said I'm going to talk when Villa are losing, and talk when Villa are winning, but it's hard, man. I'm watching Unai Emery do a madness, bro. Do an absolute madness. So I don't know how confident I feel about this weekend. It's the battle of the Clarets and the Blues. Do you know what I mean?
I feel like all of our managers are doing I think all of our managers are doing a madness right now. Like I think all of us would probably. No, I won't even say probably. I know KJ would. We probably would too over here in West London, but I think all of us are looking at our managers right now like count your days.
I could never be counting your days with Unai just yet, bro. Like I'm angry at him.
KJ, give him time.
No.
I'll give him time.
Hear my logic with Unai, yeah. Because Liverpool are moving. In my opinion, Liverpool are I won't say moving mad, but the man this time last year was definitely getting you man a Prem. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like you can't just overlook that. I know that it was Klopp's team. I hear it. You know what I'm trying to say? But with Emery now, bro, man came in and took us from 17th to 7th in that first season. Then we got Champions League the next season. We just missed out on Champions League this season. We're sitting in the top 4 of the Prem. We've been sitting in that upper conversation for pretty much the whole season after the first blip. I think when I really analyze the players that we've got, bro, come on, like he's overperforming. I genuinely think about it now. Like someone was saying, yo, there's a bunch of Dean Smith man that are starting right now to get like literally our right back is from the Championship. We got Consu in that first season in the Prem when we nearly got relegated again. Mings was in the Championship. You know, Digne came during Gerrard's space. You know, all these rejects, bro. Like, man, I'm looking at Brentford rejects right now. All these rejects that we didn't want last season. Like, Brendier couldn't even... We put him on loan last season, and now you're starting. Bailey put you on loan at the start of the season. Now you're starting, not starting. Sancho, reject. Like, bro, but the team is full of rejects. So now I'm gonna.
I know
I'm in the boardroom, innit? So I'm really gonna analyze the team.
I was laughing because I was like, I'd take a lot of those rejects at Chelsea.
So would I.
Yeah.
So would I, because I don't necessarily think they're rejects. I think
The rejects, bro.
Similar to like them not being played to their strengths and things like that. And don't get me wrong, the players are not performing for themselves as well. So we're not gonna take any accountability away from them, because the players have to hold their accountability as well. But at the same time, look, us three are in this position because of our managers. Regardless of the players, regardless of the squad, injuries, non-injuries, we're in this position because of the managers, not necessarily the squads. The squads can be inconsistent, that's what happens in a top 4 race, top 5 race.
100%.
But at the same time, you imagine our managers as actually playing our players or utilizing the squads to their strengths rather than weaknesses. Then I feel like JM, I don't feel like you're overperforming. That's me, KG, even somewhat United underperforming. I think you're gonna start finishing roughly where you should have in a normal Premier League season.
I think you got a good squad.
This is still a good season for you guys. Regardless of your poor run, this is still a good season for you.
So, like, look, when I came into the season, if anyone said, "Joe, you would be firmly in that Champions League race," I would have been like, "Yo, I wouldn't have believed it." Like, I always saw us on the outside looking in kind of thing. Like, you know, like we are in that space with like the Newcastles and all that kind of stuff. Like, we're not cemented in it. I want us to be cemented in it, but there's obvious reasons why we're not. But the main focus for me was Europa League, winning that and getting champs in it. We need to get champs. But just to see what's happened, because my thing is, it's the fact that things are sliding and Unai's not changing nothing, bro. At the same time, I know, as I said, the team. I don't think the team's as good as last year, bro. I'd watched the highlights from PSG game last year. I said, bro, man, bringing on Asensio, like off the bench, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he was cold.
Yeah, you would have kept them though had you got Champions League football.
This is what
you would have signed them.
And this is why I'm saying, bro, you see the Champions League for Villa this season, bro. You man don't have to worry about this. It's more than just playing in the Champions League, bro. It's the finances, bro. It's because of the PSR stuff, all the UEFA restrictions, bro. We need that financial boost to be able to not only bankroll the players, but be able to go out and get players as well without affecting the losses column.
Yeah.
So that's why that's why I'm like, when I'm watching us play, I'm like, yo, you man, it's more than just the badge at this point. Like, it's not more than the badge. The badge is what it is, but it's more than just the 3 points, bro. This is about survival, because if we don't get Champions League,
you have to sell.
You have to sell, bro. Ooh. Morgan Rogers will be gone, bro. There's no chance, bro. Listen, bro.
Run me that.
Yo, I'm getting mad because I'm
How much you want? How much you want? We start negotiating on the boardroom right now. We start negotiations.
Yo, we are in the boardroom.
75. Can we
75? Bro, we sold Jack for 100, so he needs to be in the chips. He needs to be in the chips. But you know what's mad, bro? You know he's like
our 11. Like Jack was to be 100 mil. No way.
Okay, minimum 70, 80, bro. We have it. There has to be like
my thing,
and the thing is, he's on pennies wages. You know
what's he on?
75, blood. Yo, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? But I've got number 11. Let's not talk like number 11 making like 140 a week, bro. I'm getting mad. Man can't score to save his life, bro. You know what I'm saying? We have to keep.
Is he your highest earner? 140.
I think it's Tielemans. No, which one? Martinez. Martinez. But it's like there's a few of them like 150. So Martinez, McGinn, Kamara, and Tielemans. Those are the top 4. Then there's like Watkins, Mings. Mings is on 100 bags a week, bro. Mings. And my brother Morgan Rogers on 75. It's all, but I know it's like timing and stuff.
Mings has a lot of like a decent amount of caps for England. He's got like a little bit of a name.
He's our weakest link, bro. I know he's good in the air defensively, but
don't get me wrong. I don't rate him. Like
he's not okay. Unai Emery wants to play, and you man can talk about your clubs in this depth in a bit. Unai Emery wants to play this possession thing in it, and what Konsa doesn't do anything other than pass side to side.
Yeah,
I think he's a He's one of them desperate defenders. Like he'll put his body on the line, all that first. But in terms of being a defender that's going to progress the ball forward, he's not that, bro. He's like, I'd say for Liverpool, like Konate. He's that kind of. Konate can progress the ball forward, but that's that's Van Dijk's job, isn't it? The issue that we have is Mings on the left-hand side of the centre-back partnership. You've got two of the same man. You've got two Konates, bro. And the way that we play, you need one of your centre-backs to be a ball player, to at least try and break the lines. And that's where Powell comes in, isn't it? But he, defensively, bro, put Giroud on him, bro. He's going to spin you. He's not going to work. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So...
He's slow. He's slow. He can't run.
These men are moving mad. Jordan say Mings deserves 100k a week. Crazy. Yeah, I mean,
Jordan's trolling.
He's trolling the thing. But this is what I'm trying to say. So I think the way that Unai wants to play, he's playing the wrong people. But then it's like, I think he's like, yo, if I play Powell,
because Unai likes to play with that high line, right? Like he likes to push the numbers, push the kind of condense the space in the midfield. And it relies on those midfielders holding onto the ball. Now, the people that held onto the ball, the three main people that did it, Tielemans, Kamara, McGinn's now back. You lost them in it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You lost that. They would hold onto the ball. Like McGinn just does some spinneroony thing. I don't know what he's doing, and he's able to hold onto the ball. So it's just mad. So we've lost it. But then no one stepped up, bro. You got Douglas Luiz. He plays like Tielemans, but he plays deeper than Tielemans. So you need him to be getting the ball further up the pitch, but he's catching the ball basically off the toes of the centre backs. So there's a massive gap between him and Morgan Rogers, because Unai's thing is sent Powell to Tielemans to Rogers. That's he wants to go through that spine event. Ideally, it's too obvious. The league's caught up, so this is where we are. And then we got no wingers. No wingers. You got Emi Buendia, can't. It's as slow as a tortoise. You know what I mean? So it's hard, isn't it? And I think what I say with you men's clubs, I've seen the managers at least try and tweak a little bit, bro. Like a little bit. Like, yo, man started Rio the other day, bro. Come on. Then he took him off when he was their best player.
Listen, that wasn't a tweak though. That was to rest the man them for today. That's down to the injuries we have. He couldn't afford to play anyone else because there was no one else.
Yeah.
That means the only other person there is Gakpo, and then that means Gakpo's not fully rested or had a bit of rest for Galatasaray today. That's why. The only thing he's tweaked is Kirk is not inverting all the time. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
But to be honest with you, like why he has Kirk as even inverting is crazy. Kirkus is one of the best left backs at being like a traditional left back, up and down the wing, overlaps, crosses, just pace, power, and then get some. I feel you, man. This new modern football with inverted fullbacks and people stepping into midfield. It's like sometimes I feel like it's just overcomplicated.
But why it makes no sense is because the profiles of the fullbacks we have. Like it's not even like okay, Andy Robertson now then, where he's not like how he was in his prime. Robertson in his prime was pretty much Kirkus, just without any rashness, and could deliver Kirkus can deliver a good cross as well. But Robertson now, I can understand why he'll ask Robertson to invert now, because he's not the same player. I mean, it's still not playing to his strengths, because Robertson's strengths is still overlapping. Despite the fact that he's regressed a bit and he's not the same, his strengths are still in the overlap and the delivery. But I can understand why he does it with Robertson more than Kirk, because why he continues to do it in general makes no sense, because those half spaces at the edge of the box where the 10 should be is where our left backs are. That's where you want Ekitike. That's where you want Gakpo. That's where you want Wirtz. Even if a McAllister or a Grav has pushed up, that's where you want any of them to. Why are left backs there? Why?
Everyone's doing the copy and paste thing, bro.
I know.
Everyone's like, oh, this works for them, so this is the way forward. It's stupid. Like you said, the inverted thing for me, like I think it works when it works, bro. But when you haven't got the personnel for that, if your team don't have the profiles, you as a manager need to adjust. And I think what's happened is, and you man can speak to this as well. I think managers are so hell bent on their system.
Yeah.
Like they're not looking at it like, yo, this is what this team needs. And I think that's the difference between the managers that I rate for. And I might sound like a nostalgia merchant, bro. But when I think about the Fergies and I think about the even the early Mourinho's and them and that, yo, bro, this is what this team can do
No,
and
but
do
we'll
well.
have to keep it a buck, yeah. This is what Carrick is doing.
Bro.
Yeah.
100%.
Keep it simple.
Nothing.
Man
The thing
said-
is, he's trying to put his own stamp on the team, but at the same time, he knows it's a give and take situation.
Yeah.
The players within the squad can only give me so much for the system or the football I want to play, and I can only give the team so much because all of the players ain't gonna suit what I want to do. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna find a system that's
works.
50% what I want to do with my standpoint on it, and 50% what suits the players and what the players thrive in. You mesh that together, and look, the basics shine.
Bro, this is football though. It's basics though.
I know.
It's like, yo, man, like you said, Carrick's just said, yo, 3 at the back don't work. We haven't got the personnel for it. 4 at the back works. This is the DNA of this team. I've got 3 midfielders that can. I've got a 6 and 8. I've got a genuine 6, a genuine 8, and a genuine 10. Why am I trying to force a double pivot, bro?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think it's the humility that comes with the strength in that humility.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say. And I think what's happened is because everybody wants to be like Pep, bro.
Yeah.
Everyone because I love what Pep's done to football in terms of like just the strategic side of things, but I think he's broken it at the same time because everybody saw man came in, just mashed up the whole thing like with Barca. So everyone's tried to do the same thing.
Even that,
but
yeah.
Even then, he played them where.
Yeah.
But even that, yeah, we have to keep it a buck, yeah. Pep wasn't doing this Pep stuff initially, not at Barca.
He wasn't as rigid.
Seasons at City. He wasn't. He was playing tiki-taka football, bro. He was playing saucy football. What happened is teams caught up, not Klopp, because he's the anti-Pep.
Yeah.
Klopp played his own way, which was entertaining and whatnot, and which got results against Pep. No other manager is able to realistically do that like Klopp did. But other managers have caught up in terms of their styles and systems and whatnot, figured out how to somewhat stifle Pep. So that's where then Pep's had to evolve himself. And this is where now Pep has become the Pep we know now. Systematic, this and that. But at the same time, he's the only manager that can realistically get a pass on that anyway.
Yeah.
Because it's Pep.
Yeah.
All
he's got the resume.
Frauds trying to do it are frauds. Like no one's saying you can't implement a bit of what Pep's doing in your own systems and whatnot, but none of y'all are Pep. None of y'all are anywhere near Pep.
Yeah,
the
and
one
you don't have the players that Pep has.
Exactly, and the 2 coaches who I'd probably say in the Pep era that was the closest to Pep, Tuchel and Klopp, didn't play any form of Pep football.
Nothing like it.
Didn't even implement it. Certain times you saw Tuchel doing a 3 at the back, 5 at the back. For Klopp, he was rigid with his 4-3-3. Pressing, and that's it. We're going to win the ball up high. We're going to get turnovers, and the minute we win the ball, we're going to be in with chances. Simple. That's how we're playing. I'm not changing, and we're not going to be doing this over tactical business. And look what happened. They're the only 2 managers that are able to get consistent results against Pep, so to speak.
Yo, it's real talk. It's real talk, bro. I just think that's when I think about managers. That's what you're paid to make the necessary decisions, bro. And it's not about just coming in with your system. When your system's not working, what are you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
So Unai Emery, bro. All right, 4-2-3-1. You like to play really narrow, but then you want your fullbacks to give you width, but the fullbacks that you got, one on the right hand side doesn't like to put the ball in at all. He likes to just cut back in. You got a left back that, just is what it is. And then you've got a left-sided midfielder in Emi Buendia who just wants to just do his own thing. Like, what are you doing to change the formation? Like, I just think like the double pivot's not working. Like, and we're getting blasted in the midfield, bro. Like, literally overran by people every single time. You know, okay, defensively, you like to do this narrow shell. But as I said, when we played Chelsea at the Bridge, bro, you man exploited that from the beginning. I clocked that. You man were doing the switch of play thing. from early and man running in behind. I saw that when we played in November. I saw that in November.
Yeah.
December. I saw that in November. I was like, okay, yo, that's how you beat this shell, because what happened is no one else was doing it. City struggled against it because obviously teams trying to go through the middle. They realized, yo, fizz it out to the wide points with Villa. Whoever's on the farthest side of the pitch will be free because they play narrow.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do differently now? I've clocked it. I'm not a manager. I ain't got no badges. I ain't got no badges, bro. I've got no badges, but I've clocked it. What are you gonna do? And that's what a manager does. You make the changes. So, like, that's why I'm not confident at the moment, because I've seen 6 weeks of a manager do the same thing over and over again, and it's just been the same results. So I don't feel confident about any game at the moment, and especially if I see Watkins starting. Like, yeah, man, I'll be honest with you, man. Let's be real. If you had a player in the form that Watkins is in, or lack of form, what are you, man, saying? You don't have to be Villa fans. I want you to just think about how many goals he scored this season. Go on. What would you say?
How many goals you've scored?
No, I'm saying if you had someone in that same form as Watkins, I'm talking.
We do. His name is Liam Delap. He's been in worse form.
You gotta drop. Say that. Then I got Isaac.
Yeah, as I say, you gotta drop him
before the injury.
But you have somebody that's a capable and a proven goal scorer in this league in Tammy, right? And I know he just came in January, but that's options. That's a better option than I have as a backup striker. That's a better option than KJ has as a backup striker right now with Isaac out. Yeah, look, you gotta.
No, but okay. So with Isaac and Delap, though, I'll be straight with you. Have they had as much opportunity? No. And that's what I'm saying. You man have been ruthless with it. You ain't scoring. You ain't taking your chances. You ain't taking your chances. But sit on the bench, bro. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Watkins, you've seen it, bro. We saw it against Chelsea. How many clear-cut chances did he have?
Yeah.
Even on the weekend against United, clear-cut chances. Leo last week, he scored the hard one and missed the easy one. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But he still started. What does that say? If I'm telling you,
with Watkins too, real quick with Jim, with Watkins too, he's not giving you much else, right? He doesn't give you the link up play. He doesn't give you the hold up play. He's not bringing others into play. He's just a pure running behind striker. And if he's not banging, yeah, you gotta like I said, if you got somebody on the bench that's capable, then yeah, he needs time. He needs minutes. He deserves it.
At least try, bro. At least try. And okay, 41 games, 9 goals, bro.
Woo. Ooh.
And I think even one of them was like the flurry. All comps, bro. And but remember, he's still starting. He's still starting. That's the issue.
What is Watkins? 30 or 31?
29.
29. Yeah, but we can't sell him now.
30 this year.
Yeah, can't sell him now, bro. Can't sell him now. Like
30.
Can't. He's 30. Yeah, can't sell him now.
Of course you can.
Nah, well, no, I'm saying we can't sell him for what we could have sold him though.
Yeah, last summer would have been the summer to cash in on him.
2 seasons ago, that's when
I should have cashed in on him when Arsenal wanted him in that Jan.
Jan.
That was
last Jan.
Was that last year?
Last year, bro. But then we got rid of John Duran, bro. I don't care how. Listen, John Duran. Sorry, you men are gonna hear. John Duran. He's 20 years old, bro. Man was 20 years old, coming to Birmingham. Man was living in the Rotunda, bro. This is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing he was living in the middle of town.
That means he was active.
Outside.
He was outside. Yeah.
Right, listen. So
if he was living in Rotunda, he was active.
He don't look. Duran doesn't look like it looks like in hindsight that was definitely the right move because you cashed in on him. Like his mindset is not about football first. That's what it appears like from the outside.
No, but they cashed in on him because of the PSR issues as well.
But like even that though, I'm like, but Arsenal would have paid similar.
Yeah.
if not for Watkins at that point in
Yeah,
January
but
last year.
Arsenal was not stagnating, doing the payment separate Klarna pay basically, whereas Saudi give you the bag in it.
Yeah,
Arsenal
they
was
give it to
doing
you
the
all up front.
over 4 or 5
hear
years.
it.
Is what I remember
Yeah,
reading with
You
that
see,
deal.
No payment plans over there in Saudi.
as
None at all.
a Villa fan, bro, when I think about Duran, bro, man was a trigger. Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
you put the ball in
yeah.
front, he's going to do something. He's going to hit the target. He's going to score.
Yeah.
He had that, you know, that real striker mentality, bro. That goal against Bayern Munich, bro. I was there, bro.
Yeah.
Man had no business.
He was looking like a Adriano regen for a little while with that
I
left
was gonna
foot.
say, you know what it was as well. Man, just forwards that just love a snapshot where no one expects the forward to shoot and he shoots.
Yeah,
Like
that.
he was a killer with that. Like that's an art that's gone out of the game.
Yeah.
Like
Nobody
Haaland
shoots from distance like that
don't
anymore.
even take snapshots.
Yeah.
Isaac does, to be fair. He's
Yeah.
probably the only one bar Duran.
Yeah.
And probably a few others because Kane does as well. Kane's elite at that.
Yeah.
That's why keepers they're either unsighted or they can't make it there because they didn't even expect them these type of forwards to shoot.
The positioning is all out of whack. Yeah.
And I think,
man.
When I think we were saying, like, I think what I was starting to see with him was that they were starting to get a bit of control of him. He was starting to cool down. Do you know what I'm trying to say? He just wanted more game time. And when my first strikers flop him, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Start the man, bro. All that happened was
season as well. Or
you know what?
Before you sold him,
you know what
he
gets
just
me,
kept coming off the bench, innit?
You know what gets me? Like I'm like sometimes I think some of these modern managers need to go with 2 up top, put 2 center forwards on the pitch, and just see, because think about it nowadays, right? You get a lot more teams playing, or a lot more managers playing with 3 at the back or 3 center backs, right? You got 1 center forward up against 3 center backs. Sometimes they're going to handle it, right? Because that center back, you're going to have 2 people on that center forward at most times. You put 2 up top and you make them make decisions
straight away.
Plus, you know, back in the day, the partnerships, right? York and Cole, we had Drogba and Anelka at times, and it's just one guy drops short, one guy runs in behind, pause, and it's just you just create a different dynamic. But nowadays everybody is so like you were saying, so rigid with their system that they don't want to deviate from it. When I'm like, sometimes you need to put pressure on the other team, force the other team to make mistakes, see how they're going to react to what you do instead of you reacting to what they do.
And this is why I don't understand why managers, especially managers that play like 3 at the back, you've got the numbers to accommodate 2 strikers and a 10. Like instead, they're doing this reverting to having 2 10s and 1 striker. Like that don't. And then you say, then one of the main issues is creativity. Well, your system
doesn't allow it.
2 10s. How you even look? Amarin's the most recent example. He had a system, 3 at the back, basically 2 10s, and your 10s was doing nothing. Nothing. Like you could easily play a 3-5-2. You got your wing backs, you got your 3 in the midfield, so you can still have a double pivot.
And you got your width.
10. You got your width, and then you can have 2 strikers up top to occupy that back 4. And it won't always be 2 strikers occupying the back 4 because you've got your wing backs. That's what wing backs are for. Wing backs are to attack.
Yeah, man, bring back John Carew, bring back Gabby.
Bro, all them man there, bro. So I'm saying, I just think it is a lost art form. It's a lost art form, but I think also is there that thing of some of the managers a bit of pride as well, where it's like,
I think it's a lot of pride.
I'm trying to be nice, bro. Like it has to be me because like I think about that game last year against PSG, Rashford, bro. Man took off Rashford and put on Watkins, bro. Rashford was killing, bro. I said, KJ, obviously you were in the chat, and I said it, KG. I said the art form of just giving a player the ball and saying, "Yo, you're on fire, just make it happen." That's gone, bro. Like the only team I kind of see do it, but I think it's just part of their system. Arsenal, when Saka's just like on it, bro, they'll feed him. Do you know what I'm saying? They'll just give him the ball, but that we don't see enough of that. We might see it in like the Spanish league. We might see it like Vinny and them, man. Like, yo, you know where the ball's going, and it's like, stop me.
Yeah.
stop me. In the Prem now, we're not seeing enough of those kind of things apart from like now and then. So like, look at the Arsenal game, Downman the other day, bro. Man came on and just decided I'm going to do my thing. You get me? And I'm like, where are the players that do that, and where are the managers that are going to allow it, bro? That's why on the catch up the other day, I said actually I rate Arteta for making like I've never thought Arteta would be the first manager this season to make that kind of decision.
Nah, at this point of the season, look, Arteta's an arrogant manager, innit? He's been an arrogant manager, even while he wasn't doing well and necessarily being close to anything, or when he was being close to things and still not picking up silverware. He's arrogant. At 1-0, he knew it's lock off.
Yeah.
So the game before, he just saw Rio start a whole game. One of the things that Arsenal fans have been saying all season, play the kid down, man. They're not necessarily saying start him, but you're telling me, like, you give senior players patty minutes. So you're telling me you can't give those patty minutes to Dowman.
Yeah.
So fairs, because he's still done it. He still has to go and implement that action in it. He did it, so man, gotta give him credit there. But I'm not giving him this whole credit that everyone else is trying to give him, like XYZ, because look how many managers in the league have get debuts and things like that to kids playing for teams. What, you're gonna discount the ones at Wolves, but friggin' Burnley, all of them?
Yeah.
Where's their credit for giving players chances, kids chances and things like that?
And they have just as much on the line too, KJ, right? Because they're fighting relegation.
Exactly. So I'm not with that personally. But
I was looking at the stake. I was just looking at the stakes, bro. I was thinking about the stakes that
there was already 1-0 up. There was already 1-0 up.
Yeah, because Dowman scored the second.
Dowman came on.
Yeah, he scored the second. Yeah.
No. He gave the assist for the first goal, bro.
You know what? He did.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah.
But Arsenal was still in the ascendancy before they got the goal. There was a goal coming.
So the pressure was building.
Yeah.
Okay, I hear.
I'm still giving credit for playing him still.
What I'm trying to say is, like, I just think the art of football's kind of changed, where it's like the managers aren't really willing to do things that the players will get the credit, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? The players will be like the players. So this player won that game for us, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm seeing a lot of pride in what the managers do, and I think, look at Amorim is the perfect example of just not doing what is necessary to make your team win, and I'm seeing that from Unai at the moment personally. I know KJ is saying that about Slut.
Yeah.
What do you think he needs to change? Honestly, what's the? I'm
his
gonna ask
address. He needs to change his address.
No, just him. Just him. He needs to because at the end of the day, the blueprint for what a good Liverpool team looks like is what we was doing last season. The blueprint's there, clear as day. Like, like, we have to give him credit for last season, because although people want to say it was Klopp's team, that's fine. But even as Liverpool fans, one of the things that we not criticized but got onto Klopp about was defensively, we need to tone it down just a bit. We need to be more resilient, because look, on the clock, we all knew we'd concede, but everyone knew Liverpool was winning the game. Don't matter whether we conceded 1, 2, 3. You knew Liverpool's pulling it back on the clock.
Yeah.
On the slot, that is not the case. So the one thing we says was we need to just tone down the defending a bit. Going forwards, bruh, nice. But especially when we lost Fabinho, who was our protector over the back four, we needed to tone it down a bit. Slot came in and did that last season. He had us playing defensively like Slot and offensively like Klopp. The best of both. We were still going down in games last season, but everyone knew, second half we're winning. And we did. We didn't batter teams, because clearly Slot don't like us battering teams. But 3-1 score lines, 2-1 score lines, we all knew we was winning the game. Everyone knew that. Whereas this season, we're 2-0 up. And we're saying, that means we're going to lose.
You know what it is, KJ? That fear factor, right? Like, I think teams, just like with you guys and just like with Man City, I think opposition teams know that they can get at both Liverpool and Man City. And when you have that you don't have that fear factor, and that's and it's home or away, right? Like I think teams are going to Anfield, which they would have never dreamed of under Klopp, to go to Anfield, and we're like, you know what, we're going to get some chances. It's just a matter of us being clinical and then putting Liverpool away because they're going to keep giving us chances. But I think once teams lose that fear factor and they know that you can get at their center backs, they know that you can get at them in transition, it puts that seed of doubt in your team, and then it kind of unnerves everybody. And you know at any moment it could be collapse. Yeah.
Yeah, because to be fair, teams ain't even low blocking against us anymore. They're playing their own ball against us.
Teams don't low block us anymore.
At Anfield, teams are coming to Anfield and playing their own football and bopping us off the park and getting results.
Yeah.
Well, all of us are feeling it like that right now.
Long may it continue.
Villa Park's no longer a fortress as well, blood. Like man went from losing one game in like a season and a half or something stupid like that at home, or 2 games or something like that, to like, yo, man, have lost the last 4 games at home, bro.
Yeah. We're the same.
Or the last 5.
Teams come to state, like our away form this year has been so much better than our home form. Like I know our home atmosphere, we got a small stadium and stuff like that, but yeah, teams don't have that.
Excuses you're making, KG.
No. I don't need to make any excuses because everything is right out there in plain daylight for you to see. All you have to do is just watch how we play, watch how open we are, watch how we kill ourselves at the back with mistakes and things like that. But yeah, it's tough, man. Like we're at big clubs with big budgets, with big players. You need big managers to step up and take a hold of situations, and you need them to be brave, but you also need them to be sensible and know when to take the foot off the gas, when to just say, you know what, we're going to protect what we have, we're not going to lose it, and we're going to kind of proceed that way. But yeah, we're the same way. Like we can't see games out, we can't break down low blocks. Nowadays, teams aren't even playing low blocks against us because we're so wide open that they're like, we don't need to, right? Because why do we need to? We'll give the ball, and we'll like JM, you were making the point about when somebody's feeling it, right? Like a Rashford was last year in that Champions League tie, and you just feed them and feed them and feed them. We're the opposite, right? When teams play us, they're like, we'll let you feed Garnacho, we'll let you feed Neto until their bellies are crazy full, because we know that they're not going to hurt us
unless you're
so it's just like it's a different problem to have, but we need 22 new players. We bought 22 new players like 2 years ago, and look where we are.
Are you sure you man can even buy anyone right now?
Yeah, we got money. So
suspended.
I know we had talked about it on WhatsApp about the charges that we got hit with. So big fine, and then 2 years suspended, transfer ban. But if we comply with PSR, then and FFP in those 2 years, then we won't have a transfer ban. They'll lift that ban. We're gonna have the ban on buying academy kids, but that's fine with us because we'll just buy 18-year-olds and 19-year-olds instead of buying 14 and 15 and 16-year-olds from other clubs. But yeah, man, it's peak right now. We need some new players. We need to figure out what we're going to do at the managerial position. It's dark. It's dark for Chelsea, man. Like we're probably, out of all the big clubs, right? We by far the most impatient fan base, right? Like we achieve success with firing and getting new managers just like this.
You might set pace on that, bro.
And the mentality never really changed. So now when we sack managers and we hire them, we're just not bringing in the same amount of quality, and we don't have the player. Like we used to have the core, right? Like Drogba, Terry, Lampard. Like they would down tools on certain managers and go in one year, out the other year, but we would still bring in bad boy managers to manage those guys, and those guys were still world-class players in a world-class spine. Now we don't have a world-class players, we don't have a world-class spine, and we've got inexperienced managers, and not on top of that, the board is bringing them even more inexperienced managers and throwing them in, making this big shit soup and asking the manager to cook up something nice with it. You know what I mean? It's peak. I'm not gonna lie, yo, it's peak for us. And you guys know me well enough now that I'm not the type to sugarcoat anything, right? Like I talk bad about my club just like you guys would on the catch up, right? If I see my club moving, you know, like a madness, and you guys see it too, I'm gonna be in line with you guys. Unless we beat you guys that week. If we beat you that week, then it's all good.
Yo, I hear it, man.
I want my change back for Rio.
Oh my god! You know what's so crazy about that is we had that kid in the academy for years, right? And we knew we needed a left winger, and we go out and we spend 90 million on Garnacho and Jamie Gittins when we had food at home. I'm not saying Rio's so young that, like, I get it. You don't want to throw him right into the fire, but when we all like,
why not, bro?
Like, I know this is what I'm saying is I feel like we've all watched ball long enough to know that you can tell when a winger has it and you can tell when a winger doesn't have it. Rio has it. He just has to get the finer points of his game, right? The decision making, knowing when to take a man on. Sometimes you just move the lines up and just recycle the ball and things like that. Yeah. You know, the end product and stuff like that. He'll get more consistent at it because that's just, it's just practice, right? No 15, 16, 17-year-old is clinical like that at except for Messi, right? At that age. But I'm like, if you saw that and you know that you have a talent like that, how the hell did you let him leave?
Facts.
And then you go out and then you replace him with two guys that can't do what he can do. It's
crazy work. It's crazy work. I hear it, man. I hear it. That's one thing that I do think like twice about. Like, what's happened to that part of the English game where a kid comes along that is really solid, and you just let them play. Like, imagine if Everton held back Rooney, bro.
Yeah,
like genuine, like just didn't let him play. Rooney's generation, like it's like doesn't come along it's not going to come along every year.
Yeah,
but
it'd be like Barcelona holding back Yamal. You know what I mean? And it's just like
you with Trent.
Yeah, like you can see it if you see that player has that talent level. I get about managing them. Just manage them so they don't get too much too soon. give Rio to Aston Villa.
Yeah,
man.
I want Harvey back though,
bro. I'll be honest with you. We've done him dirty, blood. I'm straight. We've rather done him dirty.
Bro,
you know he's done him dirty, fam.
Listen,
I'm so sorry, fam.
But that's all. But that's all
I'm
based
happy
off of the money, though,
done him
right?
dirty
Like,
because it means he has to come back, bro.
Like you can't play him, right? Like you can't play him too much, or else you have to buy him.
Yeah. But 10 games, fam.
So in my mind, I'm like, why
like
would his agent, like, why would he even agree to go to Villa when he knows what the situation, like that whole situation is just.
I don't know.
Listen, no, he went. So okay,
come on, KJ, break it down.
He went to Villa. He went to not okay. He was leaving Liverpool because of slotting it.
Yeah.
So apologies, neighbors just like sawing something next in the garden. Mad thing.
That's good. It's good.
Yeah. So he left Liverpool. He was leaving Liverpool because of Slot. Slot had clearly told him, "Look, I'm barely gonna play you this season coming, so you may as well get gone." Basically, disrespected him differently. Obviously, we was kind of writing about that car. We don't like that. Obviously, some fans are like, "Yeah, it's not good enough." But they're the same fans. They're the same fans that are saying, "Listen, we could have did with Harvey now." The same thing fans like me was saying from the jump, because at the end of the day, Harvey could have easily rotated with Wirtz for that 10.
Yeah.
And then at the same time, you've got your natural cover for Salah. And then at the same time, you don't have to play Chiesa right wing. You can keep him left like you've been doing. Or you say that Chiesa is a third striker, a 9. That's what Slot says Chiesa is. So last season, he played him left wing and he played him in a 9, sometimes in a 10 as well. But that's where you've been playing Chiesa since you've got here, which has been few and far between. But when you do, that's where he's played majority, other than this season, where he's played on the right and he stinks. Yeah. Why? The Chiesa we saw last season, that he's one of the only other players that has that snapshot thing in him. This is why we say play Chiesa or play him left wing. That way we can still protect Rio, so we don't have to necessarily exert him. We can give Gakpo a rest because we know Chiesa is not going to start over Gakpo, but we can at least rest him by utilizing Chiesa there. And that way, at the same time, you're getting variation and a threat from that left wing space without having to necessarily rely on Rio. Harvey covers the right, but then he left because of slot. Out of all the options, I think he had Brighton. He had a couple in Germany as well. Dortmund was one of them, but Dortmund can only afford loan, but they couldn't afford the obligation to buy it. So they just went a straight loan. And then there was Villa and another one. To be fair, Villa for me, at the same time, being from Villa, being in Brum and that, I was happy to see my boy go there. I was not happy to see him leave. I was vexed about that. But the writing was on the wall in it, so I knew he was going to move. So Villa, out of those options, I was cool with that. I thought you'd utilize him more. Obligation would have been done ages ago, and I'd have to literally say goodbye for real.
But this is the
summer,
thing.
innit? Whereas you ain't used him, and how this season's panned out, if you play him for those 4 games, I'm gonna be vexed. I'm telling you, the next manager that comes in is not.
You know, playing for free blood. You know,
the next manager who comes in for us is not shipping Harvey out. So I need you to not play him for them 4 games because we need him for next year.
I think the issue is Unai is thinking in like some Matrix thing in it. He's like, I think he knows that Harvey Elliott could do a job for us, you know. I think he knows this, but he's like, we can't afford to part with that money.
Yeah. What's the obligation? What's the obligation?
So it's like 35, but right now, bro.
35 plus 10.
Yeah. So 40, so potentially 45. So I'm like, that kind of money for us right now, that just leaving as a loss. It's without Champions League.
You can't afford it for real still.
Without Champions League, bro, it ain't happening. You never know. Imagine if top 4 was secure now, you might see Harvey Elliott playing, you know, because we know that we'll be able to afford that loss and all that kind of stuff. I just think Unai knows we can't afford it without top 4 being guaranteed. So he's like, I'm not playing him, and it actually is at the detriment, because I'm looking at the game, I'm like, yo, I've watched Harvey Elliott, Liverpool, like, he's a solid player, bro. He could be doing so much that we need right now.
Remember that summer, that you signed him was off the back of the under-21 Euros.
He was killing
lost it.
Killing.
He's an I always liked him, like a nice little techie player, left-footed. Shit haircut, but
and it's not like he didn't contribute last season either, because he was coming off the bench, impacting games. People are forgetting 100%. that win away at PSG. Harvey got the goal. Harvey got that winner.
Harvey and he's versatile, right? You can play him as a 10. You can play him as an inside forward. You can play him. You can put him wide right and have an overlap.
Well.
I can tell you one thing.
On the clock.
I can tell you one thing.
To a good level as well. Not world class.
But good player.
Where it doesn't affect the team.
So
people think with Harvey's profile, he can't press and things like that. Go watch Harvey playing in the 8 on the clock. This guy, he can press. He might not have the duration to last a full 90 doing a full press. But he can play 60, 70 minutes pressing in a pressing system.
Harvey Elliott would do a better job for us than Mbrendia. Better job for us than Leon Bailey. Better job for us than Jadon Sancho, bro. These are the people that are starting, bro. Let's be honest. So I think it's a money thing. I think it's just like he knows we can't afford that outlay without this being confirmed. Like I said, if top 4 was like cemented now, bro, I think we'd see Harvey Elliott, bro. I think we'd see him. But by the time that Champions League spot is cemented, season's gonna be done, bro. Season done. So yeah. Oh, so listen, guys, I'm mindful of the time, and I'm mindful that you know, the Barca Newcastle game is 2-2.
Yeah, it's been kicking off.
First half, so we need to get in it. Need to get over there.
So
need to get over there. So lastly, I'm not going to ask for predictions because it's only Wednesday in it for this weekend. Unless you want to. I'm going to ask this every weekend. I asked it last time. What one thing needs to change, or what thing needs to be adjusted for you to win this weekend?
The system.
You can give more than one, but like
I'm hoping for a Moroccan thing where we lose and then 2 months later, they give us 3 points. Nah, I'll say for us. I mean, for us, it's always mistakes. If we don't kill ourselves, we can beat anybody. If we make the mistakes at the back that we are prone to making and that we've consistently done all season, or at least under Rosenior, then we could easily lose to Everton, especially with Ndai. I mean, their center forwards aren't very good, but they've got some good players. KDH will probably want to get some get back for on us. Yeah, that's it for us. It's just you know what the crazy part is? It's gonna be like this every week. Like somebody's gonna win, and then somebody's gonna jump up to 4th, and then somebody's gonna jump down to 6th, and it could be anybody, right? Like nobody thought that Liverpool, with the injuries that Spurs had, would get a 1-1. Like I know KJ kind of predicted it, but like you just with Spurs and everything going on with them, you're just like, yeah, Liverpool is just going to bury them at home, and it didn't happen. And it's like, all right, here's our opportunity to snatch some points. Here's our opportunity to get a result that we might not have thought we were going to get, and come out of the weekend feeling good. But yeah, for us, we pulled João Pedro early. We pulled Cole Palmer early. No Reece James is going to be a killer. So, but yeah, that's our season in a nutshell. It's just if we limit the mistakes and if we're somewhat clinical up top, we bury Everton. But if we're not, which we probably won't be, we're going to be in a dogfight.
Do Everton have Tarkowski back? Or you still out?
I don't know. I haven't seen any.
No one knows. We don't know about the Toffees, bro. We don't know about them, man. Innit? Yo, get your
Man ain't got the shots already, fam. This is tropical juice.
Don't
get me wrong, though.
All right, what
the
one
brand
thing
is inside, man. The cognac's inside.
What one thing you need to do for the win this week, bro?
Okay, so I always say the system. So I'm not even gonna say that because that's the most obvious. The starting 11.
Okay.
I don't want to see McAllister. Jones needs to start. Verts needs to start. And Ekitike needs to start, because you see that trio. I'd even go as far to say Rio, but Rio's not gonna start. But you see that trio. They're the only 3 players.
I like Curtis Jones.
I rate Jones.
They're the only 3 players that haven't fully been affected by slot system. They're the only. You see, especially in that unbeaten run, we was unbeaten because of the chemistry Ekitike, Verts, and Jones have created between them. They're the only players that haven't been systemized by slot. They still play with a freedom, and that's because they play with each other. Pause. Like they're linking up, they're creating, they're even expressing themselves, doing little like the flicks again. And them 3 can do it because they haven't given away possession or nothing like that. Yeah. They're confident when the 3 of them play together, especially when they create the triangles on that left-hand side, and then they all like rotate and it's fluid between the 3. Him, because they bust up with Jones. That's why he dropped him after that period, that unbeaten run, and look what happened.
But I think that's
what happened. You put McAllister back in, you're running him 90 minutes. This awful run comes again. Dead food. It's absolutely dead. We need to stop.
It's done.
We need to stop. It's done, man. It's done.
Bro,
so yeah.
I'm from an era in Premier League where managers are kicking hair dryers at people and starting in the next game, bro. Like, man, I'm gonna let the argument stop them from playing the best team.
Yeah,
you get me. So, yeah. So
I agree with that.
Yeah. What about for you? What about for you, Jam?
That's my bro's bedroom still.
I swear.
Yeah.
Yo, he's cold. Wait, he's. Didn't we loan him out? I don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah.
We loaned him out. Yeah, we loaned him out, bro. And we loaned out that Jimo Aloba brother after he scored the winner in the Europa thing. Like the next week, bro. We loaned him out, bro. Like just you can't make it up, bro. You can't make these things up, man. But anyway, for me, I would say the same as KJ. It's the starting 11, bro. Like you man know, if I've been saying it. If I see the certain starting 11, I know what kind of I have no confidence. And it's not even about the starting 11 really. It's about who's up top, bro. It's who's on that left hand side and who's in that top position. If I see number 10 and number 11, I don't have any hope for the game, bro. None at all. Yo, Elanga's doing a madness.
Yeah.
Elanga's doing a madness, by the way. He's just running.
He was doing a madness last week against them as well.
Yeah, this is the kind of like a high line when you got Barnes, Gordon, and Elanga. Like that's why I was telling D-Man. So I did a preview. Yeah, I did a preview with D-Man last week before the Newcastle-Chelsea game.
Yeah.
And I was telling him, we talked a little bit about Champions League, and I was telling him, I said, yo, Barcelona, like their high line, all you need is just a little bit of control in midfield so that your midfield players can have time to hit those balls over the top because you got the runners. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. So West Ham at home, Brighton away, and Everton away. You know what the crazy part is? If you would have said a couple months ago, we probably would have said all three. That you probably say, yeah, it's an easy 3 points for all of us. Now it's like I have no like one of us
don't know where the next win's coming from.
One of us is gonna win, one of us is gonna lose, and one of us will probably draw. Who is gonna be?
Yo, no one knows.
Nobody knows.
This is why, guys. This is why the boardroom is going to be interesting every single week. In the last bit of the Premier League now. Hopefully we can do this every week and we can just
have a real end of the season.
Literally, it's gonna be that, bro. It's gonna be that. Someone's gonna have to hold so one of us is gonna end up sixth, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I can't lie, man. We got what? 8 games left. Somehow touchline needs to get dragged back in. By game week 34, United need to be back into this mess. You know.
I know.
We can't let them they're already 3 points clear of
you. Know what happened, bro? You know what happened? Then man, I start talking about next season. They're like, yo, if we were like this from the start of the season, then we would.
They title race. Ahmed is this close to declaring Manchester United in the title race next season already.
There you go. Jordan's like, we're going up. Look at it. He's just saying, yo, where was this in Jan? There was none of this in Jan. We can't let it happen. So we want to get them dragged in. And I think this is why the only thing is like they are talking a lot. It's like, yo, you're not that far ahead, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not that
But they
far
do
ahead.
out of the us three. They do look like the most stable, and some of that is because some of that is because they're only playing 1 game a week. They have no other commitments, right? They have no FA Cup.
They have got no reason to Champions League. Like they're starting 11
because they're not deep. They don't have a big bench, and they're relying on like 13 guys, right? Sesko coming off the bench. Maybe one of their fullbacks will rotate, like when Dorgu gets back. But hopefully
both of you, man, play them, though, innit?
Yeah.
So they're going to the Bridge, and you're going to Old Trafford.
OT.
You're going to OT.
And then we got Anfield, like maybe 3 weeks after the international break. So
because I think we got United game week 34. I think.
Yeah, it's like 34.
So it's gonna be like those are just like the Spurs West Ham games where 6 pointers. These are 6 pointers at the top.
But here's the thing: like the problem with Villa, said we're playing. Bare the bottom. We're playing for the bottom.
Yeah, so that's a different type of fight.
Oh, so West Ham, Burnley, Spurs, and Forest, bro.
Yeah,
and we've got Liverpool, and we've got City, bro. This it's not the same anymore. Like,
listen.
Yo,
I'm looking at the table now. Yeah, I'm looking at the table now. Even Leeds are not out of it, you know.
This is what I'm saying. Leeds are all up in their
5 of them that are
just fighting.
Yo. I need to check the rest of my fixtures because if we're playing any relegation for the teams, just know it's a loss for us.
We played
relegation for the teams.
We played West Ham twice already, so we
you're right, you know.
Yeah, so we played them once before they had Nuno, and we battered them, and then we played them right when Nuno got there and before they started playing better. So it's like I look at every game that we play from here on out. As
Liverpool have got pure mid tables, bro.
Yeah,
no, who I need to play is from 14th to 10th.
No, you got them, man. You got Brighton. So you got Brighton. You got you obviously got the top teams. You got Fulham. You got Everton. Obviously, you got Palace. Like you got none of the 15. You got no one from 15 and below, bro. You're good. So
Oh,
like,
yes,
man, out. You
yes.
know what I'm saying? Like, it's
I can
me,
breathe.
bro.
I can breathe
Bro,
a piece. Yeah.
I've got man them fighting for top 4. I've got City who you never know where they might be on the last day of the season.
we got
bro.
City too. We
Listen,
got
I'm
City
gonna
at
say I
home.
still got teams that are fighting for Europe though. Like
Fairs.
Everton and Brentford, they're fighting at least for
For the
conference.
conference team.
Yeah.
You get me? Like I got them, man. I got United. I got Chelsea. Like it's still,
Yo, it's peak.
like it's.
And
It's gonna be crazy.
That's what I'm saying. I think the Prem's been good for that reason this season. Like it's been there's no game can really be like, yo, X stuff in it. Like
Yeah.
you never know. Like I'm playing West Ham. They just come out the relegation zone. Man should be looking forward to this. I ain't looking forward to it, bro.
Sunday. Is that what it is?
Sunday,
It's
bro.
gotta be Sunday, right?
I'm not no watch long this week though for that one. I'm gonna be got my niece's dedication in it, so
Yeah.
But I'll do a match reaction though.
Yeah.
But it's just techie, bro. I don't know if I could be doing a watch long for that one, you know, because if it goes left, bro, I can't, man. My heart, bro. Yo, but anyway, listen. This game looks like it's good, so man them need to get over there. Listen, chat. Thank you for joining me today. Make sure you, even on the afterwards, just smash those likes, bro. Make sure you go into follow KG and KJ as well. Tomorrow, this post should be like a collaborated post, so their thing will be on there anyway. But yeah, man, like big up. I'm gonna do. Obviously, we're in the boardroom, so we gotta look out for who the director of the chat was today, and I think we all know who it is. It's gonna have to be
JB,
Jordan.
man.
JB doing his thing. Big up to the director of the chat today.
Jordan.
Hey, Bon Jordan, but at the same time, listen, Jordan's
Yeah,
from
big up
Brum,
Jordan.
fam. You get me? Jordan's
big
one
up,
of
man.
us.
Yeah, he's one of us, man. So
Get
yeah,
me.
it is what it is. Listen, KJ, thank you so much, man. And we'll run it back next week. Hopefully, we'll see what I got in it. You know, good
Yeah,
luck
man.
tonight, KJ.
He don't mean it.
Yo,
Listen, I'm gonna
you know
need
what?
that.
Bro,
He does
I
mean
need
it.
to-
He does
I
mean
need
it.
to
You know what
for
though? It's probably
coefficients.
it's good for us. Like it's good for me and JM the longer you go in Europe.
Yeah. I hear it, bro.
Yeah.
That part, because
Listen, it's good for me. It's good for me.
I
But
know.
I need it too.
Yeah. I feel you, man.
I need who would have thought I'm talking about? I need coefficients, bro.
I know. Math.
Yo,
We're all over here doing maths.
Man, I say desperate. That sounds desperate, but yeah. All right, and man, them appreciate it. Chat, appreciate it.
Yeah, big up the chat.
Everybody. And
You got a chat.
I'm gonna say it because I can't up the villa in it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
This guy.